Well, there have been rumblings that Ben Affleck could return to the DC Universe in the form of a director. But recently, the star did an interview with The Hollywood Reporter and really broke down the possibilities of that happening and the big reason why his decision seems written in stone. So let's break it down. Well, when DC Studios first unveiled its Chapter 1 Gods and Monsters slate, co-CEO James Gunn did confirm while Batman will be recast, the studio is absolutely interested in working with Ben Affleck behind the camera. Now, this has led to a lot of speculation on whether he could return to maybe direct one of the upcoming movies, maybe even Batman. Now, as many of you know, he was actually originally attached to star and direct in The Batman. This was long before Matt Reeves came on board and recast the part with Robert Pattinson, leading to a completely separate timeline for The Dark Knight. Now, in that Hollywood Reporter interview, he does talk a little bit about whether he would direct for James Gunn, and he's pretty clear in his answers. He actually says, "I would not direct something for the James Gunn DC, absolutely not. I have nothing against James Gunn. Nice guy, sure he's doing a great job. I just wouldn't want to go in and direct in the way they're doing that. I'm not interested in that." Now, when you first start listening to this, it really does sound like he's being as nice as possible, and there might be some more deep-seated reasons on why he's not very interested. Now, I don't think this really has anything to do with James Gunn or even loyalty to Zack Snyder. I actually think it's his overall feelings on the superhero industry, and he made that really clear to The Hollywood Reporter. Now, as many of you know, the on-site situation when they reshot parts of the Justice League were, well, quite a mess. And when they brought Joss Whedon in, there have been some behind-the-scenes reports that were absolutely terrible. Now, Affleck talked quite a bit about this, and the reasons for him not wanting to be part of this overall genre now kind of start to make a lot of sense. In that conversation, he actually said, "Justice League, you could teach a seminar on all the reasons why this is how not to do it, ranging from production to bad decisions to horrible personal tragedy, and just ending with the most monstrous taste in my mouth. But I was going to direct a Batman, and Justice League made me go, I'm out. I never want to do any of this again. I'm not suited." That was the worst experience I've had in a business which is full of shitty experiences. It broke my heart. There was an idea of someone coming in like, "I'll rescue you, we'll do 60 days of shooting, and I'll write a whole thing around what you have. I've got a secret," and it wasn't the secret. That was hard. Now, he did say he did enjoy making the first one, Batman v Superman, and is very happy with the fact that Zack Snyder's Justice League sits at the top of the IMDb user ratings charts, making it, in his words, retroactively a hit. Now, he also revealed about how much time he's going to be in the upcoming Flash movie, and this should leave some fans of the character a little disappointed because, quote, "For 5 minutes I'm there, it's really great." Meaning he really is just going to probably be in that opening scene in a very minor role, and that will close out his career as Batman. Now, I do feel bad for Ben in all of this. That time in his life was probably the roughest of his whole professional career. And now that he's got his whole world back on track, and I do understand why he would not want to return to such a dark spot. Now, I do think he would have been awesomely suited to direct any kind of superhero project, even Batman, but I do understand why he doesn't want to go back into that phase of his life, and we as fans should probably honor it. His version of Batman was pretty great. Ben was never a problem with any of those projects, and I am glad he's proud of some of the work that he did. Whether he ever puts the cowl back on again, we'll have to wait and see.